In this video, I'm going to be explaining three of the principles of economics, and each will be accompanied with its own video example.
Can you help me fix this printer?
Sure. If you pay me, I'll do it.
I'll pay you.
Okay, we're good.
The first principle of economics that we chose to do was people are motivated by their own interests. And this really just means that someone is not going to do something or a job that you ask them to do unless you are willing to give them something in return. Because most people do not want to do something out of the kindness of their heart, but if you're willing to pay them for it, then they might start to think, I might want to do this job. And this principle really helps us understand why people decide to go to school or even work, and it's because they are gaining something from that. And it also shows us why people decide to do one job over the other, and it may be because they are earning substantially more from one job over the one they did not choose. And in the example, it can be seen that I am asking for help to fix my printer, but Nathan is only willing to help if he is going to be paid for the service. Once I say that he will be paid, Nathan is then willing to help because he is being benefited for doing this service.
Yo, I'll give you $1 if you do your work.
Okay. The second principle of economics that we chose was people respond to incentives. And this really just means that when people are asked to do a job or an activity, they are more apt to do better or work harder if they are given an incentive or told they are being rewarded. And this principle can be tied to self-interest because when a person is being rewarded for a job, they aren't just doing it for free. They are acting in their own self-interest because they are working for a benefit and not just doing it because they want to. And this principle is very useful for people in management because they can understand what makes people want to work. Some people may only respond to a certain incentive, but once you are able to figure out what a person is willing to work for, it is going to be a lot easier to get them to do a job because you can just offer this incentive that they want. And in the example, it can be seen that I did not want to do my homework, but once I was shown the incentive, I was wanting to do my homework and willing to work harder because I knew that if I got the homework done, I would get $1. And that is why I did it.
Here's your test.
The third principle of economics that we chose was costs are incurred whenever a choice is made. And this really just means that a person is going to choose to do one activity over another. And because of this choice, a cost is going to arise. And the activity that a person does not do can be seen as their opportunity cost because they decided to spend their time doing one activity instead of the other. And they gave up the ability to gain benefits from the activity they did not choose. And this principle is really helpful in understanding what people prioritize in their lives and what they see as more important. If a person decides to watch TV or Netflix and not go to work, then they are showing that they prioritize Netflix over work, and their opportunity cost could be seen as a day's pay because they are not going to work. And in the example, it can be seen that Nathan would rather look on his phone than study for his test. And his opportunity cost can be seen as a bad grade because he decided to spend his time on his phone and not studying, which would have helped him get the grade that he wanted.